Yo! Welcome to House Here for Sweethearts. I am I. If you don't know, I'm I. We started on this journey and met the Headmistress and also Natina. You can call me Nettie. Tina. So fun. She's so cute. Even though she's like a two-faced bitch. I love it. Okay, we're moving on. We're moving on to Mr. Wiggles. Wiggle. Ooh, she looks cool. We have enough. Ah. Oh, I have a voice named Ollie as well. Why do they have different colors for the uniform? Why does everyone have different uniforms? Oh my goodness. Whatever, we're gonna start with Theodore, Mr. Wiggles. Let's go. Warning, this route contains smoking and tobacco use. That's normal. Well, in my campus, it's quite common to see people have cigarettes or have lighters. It's been about 2 days since you started school here. It's been nice. And you've been able to decorate your room a bit more too. It isn't much, but it makes things feel a bit cozier and personal. You stretch out and begin to get ready for class. Your little froggy friend looks up at you from your desk. It appears as if he wants to come with you. You pat the little buddy on his head and tell him that you'll be back before he knows it. You might both get in trouble if someone sees you carrying a frog around after all. The frog seems to accept this as he hops into your bed. Looks like someone is going to take a nap. Slipping your shoes on, you grab your backpack and some books and begin to head to class. Math is your first class of the day. I can tell that this person is American. Where's the S in your maths? Excuse me? Excuse me, mister, you miss an S? Although you've been here for a few days, your mind is already shuffling through the formulas you're supposed to remember. You did all your homework last night, and although you aren't completely sure about it, you at least have the safety net of knowing your teacher will go easy on you. Being the new kid can have its perks too. As you cut through the courtyard to get to your classroom, you think back to everything you packed with you today. And in doing so, bump into someone in your distraction. And who else should it be but... you may remember Theodore. He was the boy who aggressively confronted Natina the other day. You say hello to him. Hmm? Do I know you from somewhere? You're Natina's friend, right? Oof, I can just say we aren't friends? Oof! We aren't friends, we're best friends. What if we're gonna say that? What if that's what we're gonna say? We aren't friends. No. You explained to Theo that you're only in friendly terms with Natina, but you're not friends with her. Regardless of how you feel towards Natina, it's clear to you that Theo probably won't like you if you associate too heavily with her. And with your goal being to get as many people as possible to like you, well, you best play it safe. I see. I guess I can understand that. What was your name again? I, right? Well, I need to get to class. See you later. Theo walks past you once again on his way to his own class. As you continue to your class, you take a step forward and stop. You stopped on something. It's a pack of cigarettes. Well, you know you weren't the one carrying these. Do these belong to Theo? You cautiously pick up the pack of cigarettes and secure them in a side pocket in your book bag. You'll decide what to do with these after class. Class goes by just fine. Nobody notices the cigarettes in your bag. And you have no reason to take them out of your bag either. So all is alright. You continue to go about your day. Before you know it, it's lunchtime. You walk down the hall and begin to make your way to the cafeteria. You haven't made any friends yet, so you usually either take your lunch to go or sit next to Natina if you find her in there. But today... Hi! She found you. Hey, you heading to lunch? Let's sit together again. I've got this, the juiciest story to tell you, okay? For reals, you won't even believe it. Are you okay? Huh? You seem kinda... spacey. I'm just thinking. You decide not to show Natina the cigarettes. Instead, you tell her you're just thinking of her homework for tonight. You're just feeling a bit overwhelmed, that's all. It's okay. I'm sure your teachers understand. Plus, if it ever really gets to be too much, you can probably just copy off someone else. Everyone does it, let's be real. Anyways, come on. I'm sure if you get some food in your stomach, you'll feel much better anyways. You find it hard to argue with that. You are rather hungry. You continue with Natina to the cafeteria. You enjoy lunch together, with her once again rambling to you about everything she knows and more. Truthfully, it's a bit hard to keep up with at times. But it makes her happy and you don't have too much to say anyways. You part your ways after lunch and continue on to your next class. Class goes as expected. And as soon as the school day will be over. You're still unsure about what to do with the cigarettes when... You run into the headmistress in the hallway. How have you been enjoying school life? Is everything you expected it to be? School life is wonderful. You decide not to show the headmistress the cigarettes. Instead, you tell her that school life has been treating you well and that you're happy to be here. Oh, I am so happy to hear that. I was so worried. And everything is alright, right? I know students can be quite the gossip at times. You think back to Natina mistakenly bringing up the dead student, and the argument she seemed to have with Theo about it. You decide that your knowledge of the situation is best left unknown to her. You tell her that everything is alright and the school is lovely and everyone talks highly of the institution. Oh, wonderful. I love to hear that. Well, I won't hold you up any longer. You need to get to class, correct? I hope you continue to enjoy your time here. If you have any issues, you know who to call. The headmistress continued down the hallway, leaving you alone with your thoughts once more. You continue on towards the next class, hoping to keep the box secret until you could see Theo again. Before you knew it, the day was nearing to its end. You hadn't seen Theo the whole rest of the day, but maybe we can catch him tomorrow? You call out for your little froggy buddy. Keeping him in your dorm all day is less than ideal, but he doesn't want to go anywhere else, it seems. You're hoping that eventually you can bring him some stuff to play around with while you're in class. But for now, he'll have to settle for taking naps and looking out the window. You attempt to give the frog some dried crickets. They were selling the snack packets in the school store. That's a... Why were they selling dried crickets at snack packets in the school store? Despite your attempts to feed him, the frog seems less than interested. You leave the crickets on the desk for him anyways. Maybe he'll touch it, eventually. But for now, you need to go to bed. You have class tomorrow. The next morning, you make sure to get ready extra fast. You weren't sure when Theo normally leaves for class, but this was probably the best bet if you wanted to see him again. You sat by the fountain and waited, hoping that eventually you'd run into Theo. Before he can get very far, you run up to him and grab him tight by the shoulder. Whoa, hey, watch it! Oh, it's you. Can I help you with something? You finally remove the cigarette box from your book bag and show it to Theo. Whoa, shit, bud. Watch where you're weaving that thing. Theo hardly grabbed the peg from your hand and shoves it into his pockets. He looks around nervously, as if to make sure nobody saw what just transpired. After a few moments, he takes a deep breath. Then he turns to you. These are mine? You explained to Theo that you figured he dropped them when you bumped into each other yesterday. So you kept these? And you didn't even rat me out or nothing? You tell Theo that you wanted to return them to him. Yo, nice. That's actually really cool of you. Shit, you're gonna make me feel bad for getting all mad in front of you the other day. Hey, follow me for a second. Follow Theo, I guess? Good choice. Oh boy. Come on, my dorm isn't far. Theo leads you to his dorm. A few students past seem to look at you quizzically, as if wondering why you head back towards the dorms when class is starting soon. Still, no one was stopping you. Eventually, you made it to Theo's dorm room. He unlocked the door and gestured you inside. Bro, sick. What is that, A? I guess his aim is to get A's for all his classes. Yes, very good student, very good student. I appreciate that sentiment. Well, Theo's dorm certainly was something, and why you draw an S? Your name starts with a T. And what's up with the— I'm judging him for all his drawings. It's just so lame. You're like 90% sure he isn't allowed to do this. There's room advisors to check up on this kind of stuff, right? How old were these markings? What's that look for? Ah, your room is so cool! Heh, thanks. I try. I like it better this way, you know? So I'm glad you agree. Anyway, Theo moves to sit over on his bed. As he does so, he takes out a cigarette. Oh, duh, my stupid manners. Do you want one? You shouldn't be smoking, or no, I'm okay? Not a smoker, huh? Oh, good, because these packs cost me too much to want to share. You asked Theo what would happen to him if people were to find out he had these. It happened before. Normally just a slap on the wrist, but I think they've caught me a few too many times now. I'll be honest, they've been letting me off easy. But they said if I get caught another time, they're gonna call home. Theo looks at the ground silently for a few moments. He was clearly thinking of what a call from home would entail. And judging from the expression that loomed over his face, it definitely wouldn't be something good. That's why I'm glad you got this shit back in my hands without anyone knowing. Seriously, you're saving me a lot of headache. I feel really bad, actually. Kind of figured you were gonna be like, well, someone bitchy, since it seemed like you got along well with Natina. But hey, I guess I judged wrong. You're actually not that bad. I mean, I don't know how many people wouldn't just turn this stuff in. Hell, even just throw it out. Say, why didn't you? Of course, it's because they belong to you. Oh? Yeah, they do belong to me, huh? Glad someone understands that concept. You ask Theo what he means by that. Oh, sorry. It's nothing. Just,
I don't know. Hearing you say that feels nice, I guess.
I think he thinks that normally does not have his own things.
No, I do. Oh well, I thought wrong then. It's nothing really. Forget I said that. Anyways, it was nice to share a chill moment together like this. I suppose if you want to catch your first class or arrive super early to a second class, you should probably leave now. But hey, this was nice. Thanks again, I'll see you around. You and Theo exit from his dorm room and he starts off to his class. Although you did share a nice moment together, it felt awkward by the end of it. Maybe you can try again?
Why am I always so bad at this? Alright, skip to the part where I got it right. You feel like you owe people things?
Nah. I mean, do you? You tell Theo that sometimes you do. Before you came here, you lived with your dad. When you were chosen to come to the school, well, you felt like you owed it to him to do well. He was so excited for you. It's not everybody that gets to come here after all. It's only natural to feel indebted to him in some way. Yeah, I get that. Though your reasoning sounds sweet. I guess if there is any motivation to try doing well here, it's to keep seeing my friends here. Certainly for not anyone back at home. They don't even want me growing my hair out. Can you believe that? I mean, it's my damn hair, ain't it? What do they care? Yes, Theo, why he doesn't want to grow out his hair now that he's at school? I wish. But nah, I can't do that. They video call him all the time, or constantly ask for pictures. Not to mention, we still haven't taken school pictures in this year. And I really don't need to hear mom bitch and moan about my hair all the time. Not bitch and moan about this though. They never see this shit. And I guess you're Pop to thank for that, right? If you had told on me, I would have never heard the end of it. So, thanks for not doing that, sweet thing. Sweet thing? That was just... I use nicknames a lot for my friends, but I did just meet you, huh? Sorry about that.
Oh, he's blushing. He's so sweet.
You tell Tio not to worry about it. You feel honored he considered you a friend. You'd call him the same. Okay. That was an abrupt ending. Mr. Wiggles. Mitzi. She looks cool. She definitely looks cool and she's got big personality. And just like that, another day of school is finished. You like to think you've been doing pretty well so far. Your grades are fine, your teachers all like you, and it's finally the weekend. So how are you gonna spend the time? You could call up Natina or Theo, but definitely not both at the same time. Maybe one of them would like to go to the city tomorrow. It might be nice to go walking around with one of them. But, those two are still the only people you really know at school. Your classmates say hi to you as you go sit down in class, and you occasionally return a dropped pencil to a fellow student. But you still haven't found many opportunities to really meet people. It's especially difficult considering you joined in the middle of the school year. Everyone's got their friend groups planned out already. But it's alright. The weekend is finally here and you're sure to find your way into someone else's heart in time. As you're heading back to your own dorm to drop your books off, you stop. What's that noise? Somebody is crying. You follow the sound of the voice best as you can. The sobbing is muffled but continuous. Eventually, it leads you to a student. And as you reach out to tap her shoulder, she snaps. Dang, she's hot. She's hot. Hot. Didn't you tell me to leave you the fuck alone? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I thought you were my brother. Your brother make you cry? Oh my god, please. We do not need to talk about my brother. Really, don't worry about it. It's okay. You came over here because you heard me crying, right? You tell them that yes, you did. That's sweet. Thank you. I don't actually know your name, do I? Who are you? You tell her that your name is I. Nice to meet you, I. I'm Mitzi. I know almost everyone in this school. I'm surprised I haven't seen you around before. You explained to Mitzi that you're actually pretty new here, transferred not too long ago. Oh, you're the new kid. Yeah, I should have figured that. You asked Mitzi if there's a problem with that. Oh no problem at all. Anyway, sorry for distracting you from whatever it is you were doing before. You told Mitzi you weren't doing much of anything before. Class just ended not too long ago. Yeah. Any plans for the weekend? You tell her that no, you don't have any plans at presently. You're thinking of maybe going to the city if any of your friends were up for it. Wait, you wanna go into the city? You didn't ask any of your friends yet, did you? No, you didn't. Oh my gosh, okay. I know this is like totally out of nowhere, but you wanna go to a concert with me this weekend? Sure, I'll go. Oh, awesome. It's a pretty sudden question though. I know. It's just because I got these 2 tickets, right? And they weren't cheap either. But the friend I was supposed to see the show with bailed out on me last night. She didn't even say why. And I can't just go myself. That would be like so awkward. But the concert is like tomorrow night. So I'd doubly be out of money if I didn't go. And it's kind of late to find someone to sell these to. So you're selling this ticket to me? So you're just giving this ticket to me? I mean, yeah. Don't you want it? I can't imagine it's every day you're offered a concert ticket for free. I don't know, I feel like most people wouldn't pass up that opportunity. Well, they are right. A free concert ticket isn't really common occurrence. It's kinda hard to turn down. Still though, you tell them you'd like to pay it off somehow, eventually. You have Mitzi what kind of concert this is anyway. A rock one? Oh, right, It's a Beatles concert. It's a Beatles? No way. Have you never heard of the Beatles before? They're like my all-time favorite girl group. Come on, you have to have heard them. Hey dude, There Goes the Moon, Lilith in the Air with Rubies. None of these songs ring a bell to you? You can't say they do. What? Well, that's not gonna do at all. Follow me, we have to go listen to some stuff if they're gonna go to the concert with me tomorrow. Mitzi gestures for you to follow her as she runs off towards the direction of the dorm rooms. With a quick change of attitude, she had such a short time. When you approached them, they were crying. And now, suddenly you find yourself in a concert guest for tomorrow's night. You aren't complaining, it's just incredibly quick how she was able to switch herself around and to suddenly be okay. Is she really? Mitzi and you began to walk together on the pleasant weekend afternoon. There was not a trace of tears left in her face anymore. No one would have guessed she was crying. So tell me about yourself. If we're going to this concert, I should probably know more about you than just your name. You just came to this school not too long ago, right? What was your life like before? I lived with my dad. You tell Mitzi you lived with your dad before you came here. He's nice, but also clingy at times. Haha, yeah. I can relate to that. A little. Both my dad and my mom. Though I guess I understand where the clinginess comes from now. Oh, why is that? Nah, it's nothing. Sometimes parents just turn into really worrywarts over their kids, I guess. But you like your dad, right? That's good. I'm sure he's a swell guy. Let's hope he raised a good kid, haha. You follow Mitzi all the way to the dorm room. The closer you two got, the more she rambled a bit to you about how the Beatles are so good and you're totally gonna love them and other things like that. You nodded along. It's not like you really had a good response without having heard the music first. Oh, her room is really pretty though. Then you made it into Mitzi's dorm room. The atmosphere and the vibe in here was a lot more pleasant than whatever Theo and his roommate had going on. Hey, you're being mean to Theo. He's just a rebel. Let him get his A's. Let him be with his A's. Mitzi's roommate wasn't here, at least not yet. It was just the two of you as Mitzi closed the door behind you. Here we are. Hope it's not too messy in here. I actually tidied up the last days of the weekend. Messy? It looked like something out of a magazine ad. Oh, let me get my tunes. Mitzi moves over to the drawers beneath her bed. She shuffles around before pulling out an old CD player and a few CDs. Here we go. You own a CD player? In this day and age? Huh? Oh, yeah. I know they're pretty outdated by now, but I don't know, they're fun. And I like having physical copies of my music. It's like my own little special collection, you know? Mitzi removes the silver CD from its casing and hands you the case to hold. On the cover of the case, there's 4 girls walking on a crosswalk. 3 of them have pretty dull colors. Well, the third one is like super bright red. This is their album, Fairy Street. It's one of my faves. Mitzi starts playing the first song on the CD player. As it plays, Mitzi makes her way over to you and looks at the cover with you. She starts pointing to different girls on the front of the case and explaining each one of them to you. This one is Lydia. She's my favorite member. She's a ladybug. You can tell because of the way she is. The girl behind her is Carnelian. She's some sort of scarab beetle, I think. Oh, just a note, Carnelian and Lydia are dating. I might be a little jealous of Carnelian. Huh. Then behind her is Hera. She's like totally strong. Like really strong. I've seen videos of her lifting people above her head. And then behind her is Aryl? Okay, I'll be honest, I don't know how to pronounce her name. But she's really cute. And I've seen her interact with fans online and stuff. So maybe if I'm active enough to her in a fan community, she might notice me one day too. Before you have the chance to say anything about any of the girls she just introduced to you, Mitzi says, "Oh wait. This is one of the best parts of the song." Haha, doesn't it sound like the scratch of that perfect music it's right in your brain? You pay attention to the music for a few moments. It's kinda light. Not the type of music you're expecting someone with an appearance to be listening to. Though the way the room was decorated did seem to reflect the vibe of it. Truthfully, the music is only alright. It's just there. You can't really understand her hype for it. This is the band she was raving so much about. So, what do you think? It's good, isn't it? Be honest. I want to know what you really think. Be honest, It's alright. Alright? You don't hate this band or anything, but they don't really stick out to you. You're still cool going to the concert, but she shouldn't expect you to be enthusiastic as she is. Oh, I see. You apologize if you upset her. Oh, no. Actually, I'm glad you told me. I asked you to be honest with me and you were. I really appreciate that. Mitzi looks a bit somber. I've been dealing with too many lies lately. So I'm happy you were honest with me, even if it wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. But hey, you're still willing to go to the concert with me, right? You tell Mitzi that yes, you are. Even if the band isn't your favorite, it doesn't mean you guys won't have fun together.
Yeah, exactly. I can turn the music down if you're not enjoying it, though. You tell Mitzi that's fine. You want to ask them. Are you feeling better? Huh? When you found them earlier, they were crying. But they seem to have cheered up a bit now. Oh, I'm feeling much better now, thanks. Hey, what time is it? Mitzi seems to shuffle around awkwardly. It's getting kinda close to dinner time, right? I'm starting to get hungry, so I hope you don't mind if we cut this short, yeah? I'll meet you by the buses tomorrow morning, okay? Mitzi very politely kicks you out of her dorm. Even though you have plans to meet with her by the buses tomorrow, you get the feeling that you aren't as close to her as you can be. Maybe if you try again, you can fix that. Ah, why am I always so bad at this? Can I ask about what happened with your brother earlier? What? Oh, yeah. Listen, the stuff with my brother, it's really complicated. I would try to hide it, but I think most of the school is probably gossiping about it anyways. It's difficult. You tell Mitzi she doesn't have to talk about it. You're sorry for bringing it up. No, it's okay. Maybe, maybe I should talk about it more. Though we did just meet, huh? Maybe I'll feel easier to talk about it then. Because I barely know you? So it doesn't feel as hard as it would be telling a close friend. I mean, all my friends, I feel like I can't talk about it with them. Maybe it'll feel easier to bring it out with someone that I feel can't understand it entirely. It's just, I don't know. It's just, it's this whole big shit that didn't have to happen the way it did. Everyone's blaming him for something he didn't do. You've probably already heard it by now. And it's so frustrating because even when I try to defend him, it feels like, oh, is his brother the person Natina's accusing to kill the other student? Ugh, all you need to know that. Look, I barely know my brother, but I know he didn't do anything wrong. I believe you. Huh? You tell Mitzi that you believe her. If she's telling you he didn't do anything wrong, then you believe her. You know how frustrating it can be when nobody believes you, even when you're crying your heart out. That is the truth. So you won't be one of those people who doubts her. You listen to what she's telling you. Honestly. Hi, it's okay. I. Thanks. If you really are being honest, thanks. You know something? I changed my mind. Talking about this stuff is much easier when you've got someone who understands. Thank you. Hey, it's getting close to dinner time. Wanna grab a bite together? You tell them that it sounds like a wonderful idea. What could be better than a dinner with a new friend? Okay, one last one. Ollie. You and Mitzi make your way to the cafeteria to get dinner together. You're glad that you're able to make things work with her. The two of you begin to cut across the courtyard on your way to the next building. Mitzi is lightly rambling about how she's excited for tomorrow night still, and about how they're glad you're still willing to come, so she won't have to go alone. You tell her that you're excited to go too. You're sure it'll be fun. Suddenly, they stop. Wait, I almost forgot! I left my keys in the dorm! Let me go get back to get them before my roomie locks me out. You ask Mitzi if they need you to come with. No, it's chill. It'll be really quick. Just wait here and I'll be back before you know it. Mitzi rushes back towards the direction of her dorm room, leaving you standing alone in the middle of the courtyard. You didn't terribly mind. It was a beautiful day outside, and it's not like you were in a rush to get there. You thought you might take a seat nearby fountain while waiting for her. Maybe take your time to check your phone for messages. But before you could even do such a thing, you find yourself being approached by a student you have never seen before. You, they say as they approach you. They talk slowly and the movements are quite similar. She looks... Okay, I forgot. I forgot that we had a frog and not a turtle. The shape and size of the backpack, accompanied by the slower mannerisms, make them look like a turtle. You're friends with Mitzi. Who are you? Oh, sorry. Let me just... I'm Ollie. And I'm kinda Mitzi's friend. Kinda? Yeah, it's like... We were in that weird middle stage. Like when you're first starting to become friends with someone, but you aren't quite friends yet. The kind of friend you sit next to class sometimes and they say hi to in the hall. And I was really happy about that because I always thought Mitzi was really fun and cute and cool and stuff. And I wanted to ask them to hang out with me more, but then the drama with the brothers started happening. And I didn't know how to approach her after that without things being really awkward. I mean, if I'm being honest, her brother is really cute too. But there is no way I have a shot with that guy. I'm pretty sure he already has someone he's interested in anyways. Anyways, sorry, what were you talking about? Do you know what happened with the brother? Oh, you don't know? Well, do you know about the thing with that student? If you're talking about a dead student, then yes, you do. You learned on the first day. Right, well... Everyone thinks Mitzi's brother is the one who... Ollie looks like they're gonna faint. Suddenly you find yourself catching a pass out Ollie before they fall to the floor. They have absolutely no idea what just happened, but you're glad you caught them before they could hurt themselves from the fall. Ollie? Oh, thank goodness Mitzi came back. You told them that you had been introducing yourself to Ollie when they collapsed. You caught them before they were able to hit the floor. Just as you were explaining the situation to Mitzi. Huh? Ah! Mitzi! I didn't expect to see you here. You're not sick or anything, right? Huh? Oh no. I suffer from excessive uncontrollable daytime sleepiness, that's all. Huh? You can just say narcolepsy, Ollie. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess I could, but I didn't think people would know what it means, so... So we just met I just met them today too. They're pretty cool, don't you think? I love their hair. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Thanks for making sure I didn't fall. We were just heading to dinner in the cafeteria. Why don't you come with us? Are you sure? I mean, I don't want to disrupt your dinner or anything. And it might be annoying if I'm always falling asleep in the middle of a converse or something. Don't be silly, you're totally welcome to eat with us. Besides, I'm sure I've got enough blabbermouth to keep the conversation going even if you conk out. Oh, well, I mean, if you insist. You, Mitzi, and Ollie walk towards the cafeteria together. The two of you stand very close to Ollie just in case they find themselves asleep again. Or one of you would be bound to catch them. And once again, you find yourself in the cafeteria for dinner. Only this time you've got 2 more friends than usual. Once you've collected all your food, you sit down in a circular table with no one else there. Students begin to filter out into the cafeteria little bit by little as the time passes. You and your friends start to speak up just a little more to be able to hear each other clearly. This feels kinda weird. I normally sit with my other friends for dinner. You don't think they'd be mad I sat over here, right? I don't see why they would be. I mean, it's just one night, right? Who cares? Yeah, I guess so. So, how do you meet Ollie? When I came back from getting my keys, they were already asleep in your arms. That was just... They were asking me about you. What? No, I totally wasn't. Seriously, I promise I didn't. I swear. That would be super weird if I said anything like that. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna eat with my other friends. Sorry to bother you. Bye. And let's just see. Ollie, why? Ollie runs away the table, leaving their food and nearly tripping over the chair, trying to get away from the both of you. Mitzi nervously laughs and tries to ignore what just happened. She tries to ask you if you're enjoying dinner. Maybe you guys can get dessert after this? All you can do is look off in the direction Ollie ran. If you had known what is gonna set them off so much, you'd never have said it. Hopefully it's not too late to try again with them. They just came up to me. You tell Mitzi that Ollie just so happened to start talking to you when they saw you outside. It wasn't completely a lie. Whoa, really, Ollie? I didn't take you to be the outgoing type. I'm surprised. Oh, yeah. I knew they were the new kids, so I thought it'd be nice to say hello. You asked Mitzi how they met Ollie in return. Oh, it's nothing too exciting. We got paired up for a science project in one of our classes last semester. I feel a bit bad when I think back on it though. Ollie did most of the work on it. All I really did was present... She's sleeping. All I really did was present it in front of the class on presentation day. That's why I'm kind of surprised you told me that they were the one who approached you. Oh? I mean, Ollie asked me themselves if I could give the whole presentation while they did all the work. Said they weren't much of a talker, so they didn't want a fumble in front of everyone else or whatever. But hey, I guess maybe they're breaking through their shell a little more. Talking to the students instead of just... Wait a minute, that's it? What is... Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together before now. Huh? What's happening? Ollie, you can talk to that student. Huh? You don't mean... Of course I mean... You asked the 2 of them what they're talking about. Oh duh, you don't know yet. Ollie can talk to ghosts. Oh? Not what you were expecting to hear, but perhaps that explains that pin on their hair. I mean, I don't know if this is a good idea. Come on, Ulster, please. If you can talk to them, then you can prove that Reginald didn't kill anyone. Mitzi, I really don't know. I mean, are you sure that's what you want? Even if I do, it's not like that's exactly proof. No one else will be able to talk to them except me, so... Of course it's what I want. I trust you, Ollie. I know you wouldn't lie to me. Well, I mean, I guess. Great, that settles it then. All we need to do is ask permission to go into their room. You're fine with that, right, I have no problems with it. See? Perfect! Thank you so much, I totally owe you one. You know what? Don't even worry about paying me back for those concert tickets or anything. This is more than enough payment. Are we done eating? Come on, let's go! After a few more bites of food, the 3 of you leave the cafeteria together. Even though you're heading to your dorm, Mitzi is leading the way. It's as if she got the room numbers memorized.
Ollie is walking right beside you. A little close. They seem nervous. As the three of you walk together, Ollie and Mitzi take turns trying to explain the situation to you so you can get a better grip on things. As far as you know, the story goes like this. You transferred to schools after the passing of the dead student. Staff tries to keep it under wrap the best they can, but just about every student knows about it. Although no one knows for sure how they died, students have begun speculating that it must have been a murder. You're not sure exactly what they have to go off of to come to such a conclusion, but it seems that most students at the school have their hit that Mitzi's brother, Reginald, is the murderer. There seems to be a few different reasons people think that, but the main reason seems that Reginald and the students shared that room before they passed. If that rumor is true, then it's possible that your room was that of both the killer and the victim. At last, you make it to your dorm room. You unlock the door and allow Mitzi and Ollie to enter. Aw, you decorated so nice in here. You thank her. Well, Ollie? What are you waiting for? Do your thing. Right. Just stay really quiet for me. I can't guarantee I'll hear anything or get disrupted by something. I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit to try and hear them, alright? Just be real quiet. I'll get back to you soon. You wait quietly with Mitzi. You're not really sure how this works, so you just do what Ollie told you to. Mitzi looks down at you across the room. You hold eye contact with her for a few seconds. She waves at you. You wave back. They look at Ollie. They clearly don't know how long this is supposed to take either. At least we're stuck with this awkward silence together. Mitzi looks concerned. Maybe they're afraid that taking so long means it's bad news. Maybe she's right about that. Maybe Ollie's just stalling. Maybe they can't actually talk to ghosts. Then Ollie opens her eyes again. Mitzi looks at them. You look at them. Ollie looks at you. So, did you hear anything? I want to ask I about this first. It's their room now after all. So I want to make sure it's okay to talk about some of the details I learned. Oh, alright. Ollie approaches you nervously. Oh gosh. They speak in a whisper, so hopefully Mitzi won't hear. I don't know what to say. The things I heard, it really does sound like a brother. I'm not sure what to do. Should I tell them? I mean, I don't know 100%, but it does seem very likely. I don't know. What would you do? Are you guys done yet? How long does it take to ask a question? Well now, Mitzi told you herself not too long ago she was sick of being lied to. However, they do appear to want their own beliefs confirmed about this issue. Does she still want to hear the truth even now? You tell Ollie to be honest with Mitzi. Ollie steps back from you. They take a deep breath as they turn to Mitzi. So, what I heard, it's what? Spit it out! I heard about this room, and there was, someone in here with warm hair. And they had glasses. They dressed very proper, and they had unlocked the door for this room right before. I'm sorry, everything seems like... Ollie! Huh? What did I say before? I said I had trusted you not to lie to me. So why are you... Mitzi, I'm sorry. I'm telling the truth. You deserve to know. I mean, didn't you see this coming? What? I mean, it's just... Mitzi, look at him. You've seen how he acts. He doesn't even like you. You just don't get it. None of you would ever fucking get it. I know he didn't do it. But how can you really know that? Because I fucking know it.
I don't care what you're telling me. Whatever ghost you talk to is a goddamn liar. Just, ugh. I'll prove it to you, I swear. Just fucking leave me alone.
Ollie looks troubled.
This wasn't supposed to happen. I thought Mitzi would like me if I just... Oh man.
You try to apologize to Ollie.
You thought honesty would be the best policy, but it appears it wasn't the case here, even after everything Mitzi had told you before. No, it's alright. Just... sorry, I'm gonna go. Sorry about the ghostly activity in your room or whatever. I see you around, I guess?
Ollie exits your room looking quite somber. Well, that couldn't have possibly gone worse. Hopefully next time you'll talk to either of them, things will be better. At the very least, you'll get the chance to try again with Ollie. Lie to Mitzi. Ollie steps back from you. You nervously fiddle with their fingers as they plan to lie to Mitzi. You can tell they're trying really hard to think of something quick.
So, it's not Reginald.
Huh?
Yep, it's not him. It couldn't have been. See? See? I told you! So, how'd you know? What did I tell you? Oh, it's cause, the person the ghost told me about, they had to break into the room. They were struggling with the lock and couldn't get in at first. And Reginald wouldn't have struggled with the lock at all. He wouldn't have the key. Because this was his room. So he couldn't have done it. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
Mitzi runs out of the room cheering. You're not sure what she's going. Maybe to tell someone about the good news? You turn to Ollie. You ask Ollie if they really did lie.
Yeah, I did. I was told whoever it was had unlocked the door with ease. The description I had given, it sounded just like their brother. Warm-colored hair, glasses, dressed very proper. But hey, there's still a chance it isn't him, you know? There's a lot of kids in school who could fit that description. I don't know if any of them were able to easily unlock the door though. Still, I'm glad to see her happy. I wish I could come out with her good reason to spend more time with her.
You should go to the concert with Mitzi.
Huh? Concert?
You tell Ollie that Mitzi invited you to a concert tomorrow night. For the Beatles? Some name like that? But you don't care for the music all that much. You would have a feeling that you enjoy the music much better than you would anyways. You tell Ollie you should go with Mitzi instead.
You're serious? You think they'd go with someone like me?
Of course they would. Mitzi enjoys the company. You tell Ollie that you'll cancel with Mitzi. You'll tell her something came up and you can't make it to the concert anymore. But you happen to know Ollie's a big Beatles fan and they'd love to go to the show.
Really? That sounds like a dream.
You can just tell Ollie that they hope they'll actually like the Beatles because if Mitzi finds out they're faking, she won't be happy.
Yeah, of course. I listened to some of that stuff before. I'll marathon their albums tonight in preparation. I can't believe you'd do that for me. And I just met you. You're really cool, I hope next time we can go to the concert together too.
Wow, Ollie had really had a lot more choices than the rest of them did. But Ollie had a lot of choices. I'm not sure about Theo. Theo didn't have that much. And Natina, only the last choice was determining factor. So I guess we're getting more choices as we progress the story. Nope. I can just restart this song. Oh my god. Okay, let's go back to the start. Okay, that was Here for Sweethearts. Theodore, not Natina. Natina's always in my mind. I love her so much. Her personality is it sticks out, you know. You have Theodore, you have Mitzi, and Ollie. For some reason, I can't remember Mitzi's name. Anyway, what do I think of them? Theodore, he's okay. He's like a rebel He's like a rebel, full stop. He wants justice for someone who he thinks Natina's framing. Mitzi's probably friends with Natina, right? So maybe Natina is just like, I know her brother is innocent, so I'll frame another student. Because I'm pretty sure she didn't say Reginald was the one who was the murderer. Like if you dislike, subscribe for more content like this. And for future Here for Sweetheart content, if you like, I'm pretty sure no one is watching this, but like if you like. And subscribe. For no one. I'm talking to no one. And comment down below what you think. Give me some games suggestions. Any suggestions is welcomed. Any games you would like for me to play. And I think that's all. Thank you for watching and have a good day.